Brightest blessings, everyone. Psychic medium Elizabeth Grove, the Paranormal Priestess. Welcome to the Paranormal Priestess YouTube channel, and thank you so much for joining me today. And if you are new to this channel, I welcome you here. Thank you for being here. And maybe you'll be a subscriber, so I would love it if you were. I have a video here that is so important when it comes to the twin flame connection. So definitely listen up if you are a twin flame. If you know anyone that's a twin flame that could benefit from this video, please do share. I know that there's so much information out there. You, I'm sure, know it too, who's watching this video, that there's tons of information about the twin flame connection. And some of it often comes off very contradictory. And it's really hard to know what's true and what's not. And a lot of people struggle with that. And it is a very challenging journey. It's a beautiful journey, it's a divine journey, but it is a very challenging one. And so it's very easy for people to just latch on to a lot of the illusionary information or ego-based information that's out there. So I really thought to myself, why don't I sit and have a conversation with, who better than to cut through illusion, Archangel Michael. Now, if you are new, I am someone who really is able to communicate with Archangel Michael very directly, also higher beings of light and loved ones in spirit. I do this full time, been doing it for years. And I love that I'm able to have this direct conversation or direct communication, because not only is it helping others and it teaches others, helps others heal, but it's also doing the same for myself. I sat with Michael and I really wanted to be very open to what came through. Despite what I learned on the journey, I wanted to just say, okay, I'm going to stay just really open to whatever these answers are. And I'm going to stay non-attached. And so this is going to be what I came up with from Michael. And I hope that this will help you if you are struggling in your journey. So without further ado, let's get into some of the biggest myths on the twin flame journey. And this is Archangel Michael setting the record straight. So one of them you hear all the time is that everyone has a twin flame. Everyone has a twin flame. I've seen that. I've seen videos with that. Like everybody has twin flame. And this is actually false. Not everyone has a twin flame. You can only have one twin flame, one counterpart. We can have soulmates. We can definitely have intense soulmate connections, but we can only have the one counterpart. And the reason being is that only advanced souls, angelics, star seeds, only they have twin flames. And so advanced souls, advanced beings are actually incarnated here to help bring a new template, a new relationship template. And what's beautiful about this is that bringing that new template is going to help humanity actually level up when it comes to connection. So that way they can also experience sacred connection. It will not be a twin flame counterpart. It won't be that dynamic. However, we are setting the example, not as elitists, but we're setting that example in a loving way, humble way, loving way. And this is going to be really beneficial to the ascension of the planet. So, the answer here is that no. Not everyone has a twin flame. It's not like, okay, the new soulmate is twin flame and we'll just latch on to that. No, not at all. Twin flame is a soul split in half. Now, how many times have you read about that or heard about that, that a twin flame is a soul split in half? Here's this soul half. This soul half, they're incomplete without each other. This is false. Twin flame is not incomplete. It is a soul division where you're coming from this entire soul group and dividing the soul down. And Now, last split would be considered the twin flame counterparts. However, they aren't an incomplete soul. They're not incomplete souls. They are complete souls. When they come together, they bring the third energy. So if you're familiar with Star Wars, then you'll probably remember the dyad and the force, where the bond brings them together, and the bond will bring that third energy, that third force. But they're not incomplete. You can have, oh, this is a really controversial one. You can have more than one twin flame. I really wanted to ask this because I know the information out there is really confusing with this one. No, you cannot. You cannot have more than one twin flame. There is only one counterpart, the divine feminine, divine masculine, the goddess, the god. And this is the only counterpart that can do the full chakra merge. Full chakras. And it's really important to understand that this is the etheric body merge that Archangel Michael talks about. This is the divine feminine polarity and union. Other connections would be considered soulmates, soulmate connections. And some of those soulmate connections, depending on where they are in the soul division, they can be extremely intense. That some people may think that it's a twin flame connection, and you can almost consider a near twin flame, but yet it is still a soulmate. Still a soulmate. So you can only have one. There is one that would be able to truly bring that divine feminine, divine masculine, that full chakra, full etheric body merge. False twin flames. Dark twin flames. I asked Archangel Michael about this, false twin flames. Some people say, oh, I thought it was my twin flame, and it turns out, all this drama and all this darkness, all those things are very toxic, and narcissism and abuse, and it was a false twin flame. Whoa. Archangel Michael says there was no such thing as a false twin flame. Not at all. Some people get it wrong, and they actually are connecting with a karmic, or they're connecting with some kind of karmic soulmate. But there is no such thing as a false twin flame. That might be dealing also with soulmate connection, thinking that it was a twin flame. Oh, guess it was a false twin flame. False alert. No, the mind just got it wrong. So it was falsely understood. But there is no such thing as a false twin flame, nor a dark twin flame. I asked him about the dark twin flame, and the answer to this is that there can be a dark twin flames, but they would not be able to merge. They would not be able to achieve a union because they're disconnected fully from source. So think of it in this way. We have the angelics of light. We have the angelics who are fully disconnected from source, or dark angelics who fell from source, right? And all angelics do have twin flames, but dark twin flames, those who are disconnected from source, wouldn't be able to achieve union. They wouldn't be able to achieve that etheric body merge, to ascend or anything like that, unless they were able to reconnect with source. So there would be that. Twin flames can be brother, sister. Twin flames can be father, daughter. Twin flames can be mother, son. False. Twin flames are always, I don't like to use the word romantic because it really is beyond that, but we'll just use it so that way you understand what we're talking about. Twin flames are romantic in nature, in the fact that they bring that sexual, passionate energy. So no, it would not be a brother, sister, it would not be a father, daughter, it would not be that. Twin flames are always passionate lovers. That's what Archangel Michael revealed to me. So I'm going with that. Twin flames, it's a concept. It's an unhealthy concept, and that's all it is. And you hear it often there, this is some kind of concept that is toxic, and I'm evolving past this concept, and all these things. And so Archangel Michael told me that no, it's not a concept at all. It's the truth. It's a literal truth. The twin flames are literally in the heart space. They connect telepathically. They are the same vibration. They came here to help to ascend and to help the planet ascend. It is not some sort of fantasy concept, or some kind of thing that someone made up as a trend to keep you hooked, or to keep feminine in their lower power, or whatever, these things that go on out there. No, it is not a concept at all. It is, in fact, a divine truth. It is, in fact, a real divine connection. Okay, so twin flames do not make good partners. Oh, I have heard this out there. Twin flames do not make good partners. Therefore, it is preferable to look for a soulmate connection instead. Ouch. Okay. So, the answer to this was, although the twin flame connection is more challenging, the twin flame connection brings the most growth. And if the twin flame contract was made, this is Archangel Michael saying, if the twin flame contract was made, right, this was decided upon before incarnating, then to kind of turn your back on it would be more of a defying act, because it's defying your chosen path. You chose to do this. You and your beloved actually chose to come here and to transmute karma, transmute the shadows, transfigure the ego, all of that. And you came back here to come back into union consciousness, back into union in all ways, and union with each other. So, twin flames can make very amazing partners. Does it take more work? Yes. Does it require more growth? Yes. But we are here as advanced souls that we want to achieve the most growth, because this is the last lifetime of twin flames. This is the ascension lifetime. I think a lot of people tend to grab onto this one because they're going through a lot of very deep, dark shadow work, and the twin flames are triggering each other, rejecting each other, ghosting each other, really bringing out the worst patterns and behaviors. And no, it's not going to work in that type of energy until that energy is really transformed, and harmony is achieved. And so, keeping the balance there with the twin flame can be challenging. However, it is absolutely false to say, okay, twin flames don't make good partners at all, and it's much better to just go for the soulmates, like the grass is greener on the other side. Remember, you can't hide from yourself. You can't hide from your own traumas. You can't hide from your own stuff. So when you do try to do that, all you're going to do is you're just going to pull in somebody who is also at that same vibrational match, and you're going to be shown those traumas anyhow. The universe is one big mirror. So just keep that in mind there. And let's see. I asked Archangel Michael, and I'm just going to keep this video kind of nice, short, and concise today, but I asked him that what is the biggest delusion on the twin flame journey? What's the biggest delusion? Right? Because some people out there, including spiritual teachers, like, oh, the twin flame journey is delusional, and we really need to just get out of it or get off of it or push that person away. Good luck with that. What's the biggest delusion? And Archangel Michael's answer was pretty clear. He said the attachment to ego. That's the delusion of it. The fears, the limited thinking associated with separation consciousness. This is the answer to this, according to Archangel Michael. It's the separation consciousness. And it's true. And this is why a lot of people are saying, okay, I would rather be with a soulmate. It's a lot more harmonious. And yes, that would be true, that it would be easier in terms of being a lot more harmonious. But again, yourself and your twin flame decided before coming here that you wanted to achieve the growth, that you wanted to transmute all the karmic lower past of separation and really align with the highest light, align with your core light source, come together, achieve union, unify in all ways. So, yeah, that's the biggest delusion on the twin flame journey, is really believing the ego stories, the ego programming, the ego belief system, even society's ego programming, all of that. And it's really being able to transmute that and to allow the ego to work for us, but to not allow the ego to run the show. That is the biggest illusion. It's not the twin flame journey itself. So I hope that this video really helped you if you are struggling. And this is one that you can always go back to as a reminder, reminding yourself, this is what the truth is. This is what the truth is. You know, it's important that we understand the truth. And, you know, when we're going through such a hard time, you know, it's, like I said, it could be so easy for us to fall into the ego's belief systems. But Archangel Michael is always there to call upon to help cut you free from the negative side of ego, and really help you with all of these different shadow works, all the different separation belief systems, and help you with your trauma, so that way you can be clear and you can receive the truth and align with that truth, the truth of who you really are and why you're really here, your true purpose. So, it has been amazing to break down these biggest myths that have been out there regarding the twin flame journey. And if you are looking for someone to read for you who really will help to directly connect with your team, with Archangel Michael, and help to uncover a lot of the traumas and uncover a lot of the work that's there, so that way you can move forward and not stay stuck. I would love to be able to help you with that. The readings that I do are really not just readings. They really are healing sessions in so many ways. And we go through a lot of details within that hour of how to understand where you are and how to work with the energies that are there, so that way you can progress on your ascension journey. So I would love to be able to do that. If you want more information about that, theparanormalpriestess.com is the website. And thank you so much for allowing me to do what I do. And remember, from the heart of the darkness is born the light. Brightest blessings, and I will see you soon. Take care.